Alright, there's still no point in going back to impact site. Just up front, we still need one more thing before that's even worthwhile. So we'll still be going back to the Forest of Hope, but this time we should be able to get enough done. So we'll be able to move on next time. So you see all those red sprouts that went down, they are back now. It doesn't take a full night, I'm pretty sure, but start off with about 20 of these, because we do have a bunch of ones in the sprouts. No! Stop that. I'm trying to pluck the grass. Interesting. I can't switch between... Sorry. So yeah, those are kind of interesting. Since they don't do more damage, they're kind of inferior to reds. The bomb rocks are nice, but the bomb rocks are generally pretty scattered. Well, they can be nice for combat, but they don't respawn like every day or anything, so most of the time you'll kind of use the bomb rocks to bust down some walls. You don't have much left for any combat purposes or anything anyway. Now, these cans usually have caches in them, and you do want to send your Pokemon kind of in... Your Pokemon, did I say that? Your Pikmin kind of in there because they'll usually find more than you can actually visually see. So you can see them looking around in there, so that's how you know they're done. And I'm just gonna pluck these now, because I'm probably not gonna come back for them. Go ahead and bust this one down now, but we'll probably rope back around to it later. Come on, should you pick up more? Whenever they're out in the field, those are usually all there are, but... Come on, get it. There's a bunch of grubs down here. These purple ones, the male shear grubs, they can actually attack and eat your Pikmin, which is not good. The paler ones cannot. But they do get in the way, so it can be nice to get them wrapped up anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and blow this up. Whoops. Sometimes the second one goes, sometimes it doesn't. They don't seem to want to do it here. Maybe if I do it a different way? No. It's just throwing one... Oh, okay, I'm surprised that Pikmin didn't get blown up. Oh, that was 3. And they actually all dropped it. I don't know that I needed 3, so that might have been a waste. It's the extraordinary bolt. I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it is of extraordinary quality that is indiscernible to the average person. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret, but just look at it. Extraordinary. Okay. Sure. Let's see. At least get some damage off on this gate, but I don't think I can break it anymore. Okay, this here's a honey wisp. If you manage to hit it, it does drop. You go over there. Yeah, it does drop nectar, which is good. We don't really have enough Pikmin to take care of that right now. You guys can just kind of take all this stuff. You got that? Okay. All right. In fact, we have to go all the way around, just kind of a pain, but guess that's what happens. I take out a few more reds now. I should have just taken them out at the beginning anyway, but it's fine. Extraordinary bolt. This bolt's bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur can understand. I've now recovered 4 out of 30 parts. If I can just find one more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay, you guys are fine. I'll just leave you be. I'm actually gonna go this way. Go ahead and smush these against the wall. Okay. And then Bum Rush. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field at any one time in one area, yes. It does not track between areas, so if you leave sprouts in the ground somewhere else, you don't have to worry about those. Right, so this has water. Pikmin can't swim, so you want to be careful. Here. Let me see if I can kind of choose this. The Pikmin have to throw from the other side of the box. But you can kind of get some yellows over there. Yellows do throw higher than the other colors, so... There we go. Okay, yeah, when they fall in the water, if you whistle them, then they will come out. So you're not like totally screwed if your Pikmin fall into the water like that. But yeah, these narrow spaces are hard to keep your Pikmin safe across. I would recommend leading them like this. Because they are idiots. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lost the red one. Okay. Shouldn't have even tried. Oh my gosh. Come on. Figure it out. Okay. Yeah, this is a burrowing snagret. They like to come out of the ground and try and eat your Pikmin. Sometimes when they come out, they kind of get stuck a little bit. Ow. They actually hit me. Yeah, unfortunately, there are multiple here. And apparently I'm not gonna fight it very elegantly. You don't normally want to stay around it. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Yeah, normally you'll see it kind of got stuck there. It's generally a good idea to wait until that happens. Gosh, I'm losing a lot to these guys. They can be tricky in the first game because if they show up underneath you like this, there's not a ton you can do about it, but come on. Oh yeah, so now I can just swarm his head and it'll do a bunch of damage and I'll usually kind of give up and go back underground without even trying to eat any of your Pikmin because they're kind of beating up on it so much. You should be able to kill it before it can eat those Pikmin. Ideally, you only fight one of them at a time. If I had just pulled back, I probably would have been fine, more or less. Fortunately, they're gonna keep getting distracted by the grass over here, but... No! That red got all that nectar. Okay, there we go. I don't know why. Okay, I can get just a flower to pluck up the rest of this grass. Okay, now this is why we came over here. Actually, I'm just gonna swarm it. It's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while, it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do me that much good. I should really read that manual one of these days. Anyway, so fight the burrowing snagger. It's not like me. You want to kind of hold back until they get stuck, which leaves them pretty much wide open for you to just attack it. And it usually can't even really retaliate when that happens. So generally go back underground after it's received a certain amount of damage, I'd say. So flowers are definitively their best Pikmin, right? They're just super fast, which makes them do more damage faster. Well, it makes them do damage faster. I don't think they actually do more damage. It is a common misconception. Like in terms of attack power, but... Okay, these guys are all gonna be fine because they are in the ship area. I'm gonna see if I can suck up some of that nectar and also get these guys that are just randomly scattered about. Okay, is there any more loose? Doesn't look like it. I might not have time to do this. Just getting across this is gonna suck. I just saw a sprout coming out. What's going on? Why do they look like flowers? That's weird. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. I've recovered 5 out of 30 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. There's no way. I'm just gonna call him back. And they're going to drown. This was a bad idea. Okay, well, I lost one. But I think that's it. I guess we will watch one get eaten. That's what I get for being careless. I feel like I need to get back in the mindset of playing this game. I haven't actually played it in a few years now. It's been a while. But did it not count? Did it die to just drowning? Or did it count as being in my part? I'm so confused. 3 days since impact. I now add yellow Pikmin to the list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with X. If I grab one for a moment by holding A, I can swap Pikmin by then pressing R. Yes. So I lost 23 in battle. But no, none left behind. That's the important thing. But, yeah, you can definitely do that better. It looks like you recruit most of the reds anyways, but you can definitely do that better if you just kind of keep out of the Snagret's way and bide your time until they get stuck. That one they're pretty tricky just because obviously there are 3 of them there, and 2 of them usually kind of spawn right next to each other, so you can't really aggro just one of them. Alright, the new area, the Forest Navel. We're gonna go ahead and go here right away. We're gonna grab a few yellows. You usually don't need a ton of them. I feel like 20 is kind of okay number. And then pretty much just have a bunch of reds. And I'm gonna take all of them. Like, just because I think 50 is a good number here. We're gonna kind of start heading down this way. So you can notice this area is pretty dark. So that'll be something to get used to. We're actually going to ignore that for now. Just because I haven't cleared up the way at all. And then we're going to leave all of these guys here. And walk into the water. Why do I have... What? Why does it say I have Pikmin in my party? Oh, did some get stuck on the corner up there? Okay, that's fine. No! There's a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. The gills told you not that, not the fact that it's currently standing in water just fine. There's only one way to find out. I will use A to hold one and then, yeah, okay. So if you have drowning Pikmin, the blues can actually throw them out of the water and save them. You can see that one was trying to do that. Okay, it says I have 2 and that makes me fear. I will throw this one and then I will press this button. Okay. Okay, the fact that this guy's coming over kind of sucks. Oh, okay, maybe he can't go through the water. Okay, why does the camera keep doing that? Stop doing these things! I dismissed you, I didn't even call you. Why are you jumping into the water? You all need to chill. Okay. You take that. Okay, I wasn't trying to throw you all the way up to 5. Gosh. This does feel different than GameCube did. Stop scaring me like that, little bread bug. That's what that thing's name is. It's mostly harmless to your Pikmin. I don't know that it can kill them, at least not very easily. Okay, before you get distracted doing that, we can let these guys carry this back. But obviously, blues are very important just because they're the only type that can get in the water, like, at all. The other ones generally just kind of drown. So they're very valuable to pick up right away. They are the last thing we needed to be able to do a fair amount of what the impact site and the Forest of Hope have left. And there's still a good amount of stuff in the Forest of Hope anyway, but that we might have been able to do, but still, I feel like it's best to just kind of... Come on. So you may not be able to tell, these shearwigs, I believe their name is, they can take off into the air, and when they do, then they just sit there. Okay, this guy has a blue pellet. I'm actually gonna take 2 blues and throw them on there, or they're gonna get distracted. Come on, pick that up. Alright, these fiery blowhogs, they're not too much of a threat. So they can blow fire on your Pikmin, and reds are immune to that. The other colors are not. So if you use reds, it can't actually hurt you at all. I have gotten myself stuck in a kind of tricky situation here, but should be okay. Because so long as you keep whistling, the fire can't really kill your Pikmin. I'm not used to them blowing fire constantly. I can't even grab all my Pikmin. Okay, those few can fight it just fine, so... Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm just used to Pikmin 4. This is like... causing me a strange amount of trouble right now, basically. No. Nah, any enemy kind of bucking like that is just annoying because it can cause your Pikmin to lose their— oh my gosh! To lose their flowers. I feel like my Pikmin keep just running into the water. Why are you doing that? This is probably the worst force naval I've had in a very long time, longer than I can remember. So I'm actually going to separate out my Pikmin and just take my reds here for a second. They can just fight these guys. Okay, and then I'm going to take my yellows. I want to head over this way. There's a spring here, so just throw up my Pikmin. Doo-doo-doo. Olimar can take this. I don't think the Pikmin can. I want to try and grab some of my yellows specifically. Okay, thanks for that. I found my gravity jumper. By manipulating the forces of gravity, this key component gives me the final boost I need to make the jump to super light speed. Good thing I found it. Make the jump to light speed using just like a spring. Okay. Just a warning when constructing bridges. This game is the first in the series. It can be a little glitchy, and one of those little glitchinesses is the fact that your Pikmin can— if they're underneath a bridge, there's still more bomb rocks in there. If they're underneath a bridge when it gets completed, they'll just perish for some reason. Which is odd. So you want to make sure your Pikmin don't really stay underneath any bridges. So long as you're mindful that that can even happen, I feel like you can usually be pretty safe about it. Just gonna throw some reds on this, because they can walk past the fiery bullhogs just fine. They can't be hurt by them. And then I'm gonna run ahead with these yellows so I can take these bomb rocks and kind of clear the way to the base a little bit. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and check my radar here because my Pikmin got kind of scattered at first. Okay. And up here, I can use my last two and just start weakening this gate. There are more bomb rocks in this area. We'll probably worry about getting those a little bit later. I don't know where those two Pikmin are. So there's some over here. I thought. Hold on. You guys come with me. Thank you. Let me see if I can hit this. It's probably gonna disappear. There we go. Don't you dare absorb that. Okay. And then these spring guys. Oh! Okay, I'll explain that in a second, where that even came from. I'm actually gonna try and hit this guy. So you don't actually need to break down any of these walls really to get to your base, but as you may have noticed, it takes a while for your Pikmin to walk all the way around on their own because of all these gates in the way. So knocking them down can actually save you a lot of time in the long run. I don't know that it's really worth it to break every single gate that's around here. Thank goodness, my space float! This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skill at swimming in space. So this space float, if you'll recall that little critter running around when I was getting the blue Pikmin, the bread bug, around that time, it took a pellet, and I put some Pikmin on that pellet. Whenever the Pikmin outnumber the bread bug's power, they can drag it all the way back to the onion or to the ship if it's on a ship part, because I think it can take anything. And whenever that piece gets pulled up, it will actually hurt the bread bug. And I think I guess it just ends up killing it entirely here. So, like, it's kind of a bit of a puzzle. You have to figure out that. I mean, you'll be like constantly playing tug of war with it, so you'll probably stumble upon it naturally eventually, but it's a bit of a puzzle to just figure out that will drag it back to base, which will, it hitting the top of the onion will kill it, and then it drops the space float. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. I've now recovered 6 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 6 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So the space float also has another interesting kind of feature about it, in the sense that it is optional. So in this game, there are 30 ship parts, and Olimar stresses the need to collect all of them, at least at the beginning of the game. But you actually don't need to collect all of them. There are 5 ship parts in this game that are actually optional. But it's not as in you can miss 5 ship parts, you can only miss a specific 5 ship parts. With a little bit of time we have left, I think I'm going to go ahead and let these guys start attacking the gate for a little bit. Those two got stuck around the rock. So the space float is one of the 5 optional ship parts. I only remember what one of the other one is, but you'll see the whole list at the end of the game, which I guess won't really help you if you're just playing along with me, but if you decide to pick it up after watching or something, or just replaying it, you can I mean, just look it up, I guess, or you can refer to that list, but you'll see what I mean, I guess, at the end of the game. Gravity Jumper. This anti-gravity device allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars like a dolphin. I have now recovered 7 out of 30 parts. If I can find just 5 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So this place is kind of dense, really. I really need to get back to these guys. Here we go. That should be fine. Hopefully there weren't any more random dots I missed on the map, but I didn't see any. So yeah, technically you only need to get 25, but the 25 you need to get are kind of scattered randomly. So if you see a ship part, you should just try and get it anyway. "4 days since impact. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land." Well, there we go. We have blue Pikmin now. Only 16. We'll need more than that, but we'll work on that.